Hello les amis, comment ça va? Effectivement, on enchaîne les streams en ce moment. Et effectivement, je vous l'accorde. Bienvenue encore une fois sur un nouveau jeu qui, quand même, a fait un peu parler de lui, hein. On va pas se mentir. Encore une fois, un jeu original. Avertissement, carrément. Ce jeu contient une scène d'horreur et n'est pas destiné à tous les publics. Veuillez vous référer à notre site web, blablabla. Slay the Princess, c'est le jeu auquel on va jouer. Il comporte des effets de clignotement de l'image et de parallaxe qui peut provoquer euh, des mal de transport. Je m'attendais à une crise d'épilepsie, mais au calme. Les effets occasionnés, machin, nanana. Ok, ça marche. Merci pour l'avertissement. Quelles que soient les horreurs que vous découvrirez dans ces sombres recoins, faites preuve de courage et poursuivez jusqu'au bout de votre aventure. Aucune fin n'est prématurée, aucune décision n'est mauvaise, il y a uniquement de nouvelles perspectives et de nouveaux départs. Ceci est une histoire d'amour. J'espère que vous êtes dans le thème, les amis. On se retrouve du coup sur Slay the Princess. Encore une fois, un jeu original. Un jeu qui... Je me suis un peu renseigné. Moi, c'est un jeu qui a l'air de me toucher. Je suis très curieux. Je vais me péter une Red Bull pour commencer. Installez-vous confortablement comme moi. Habituellement, je vous propose un soda, je vous propose des trucs. Et ben, c'est la même chose. C'est la même chose. Mettez-vous bien. On a tout notre temps pour tester ce merveilleux jeu. On va voir si on peut pas mettre un peu de musique, d'effets sonores, de trucs. Ouais, je vais baisser un peu tout ça. Ouais, ok. Ok. Ok les amis, bon, il n'y a pas besoin forcément de changer quoi que ce soit. Langue des sous-titres français, évidemment. Sans plus attendre, je vous en dis pas plus. Je vous en dis pas plus. Profitez seulement de ce jeu qui, ma foi, n'a que de très bons retours. Je parle beaucoup trop parce que je suis beaucoup trop hypé. J'appuie sur croix, on est parti. Chapitre 1, le héros et la princesse.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Ça veut dire quoi l'oxyre? La tuer? Alors, on a plein de choix. Plein de choix. Ok. La fin du monde peut être plus précis. Ok, ouais, ben, j'ai un peu... ouais, j'ai envie d'en savoir
I'm
plus.
talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Mhm. C'est toujours très vague, mais au calme. Euh... Ok. Je suis en train de lire un petit peu, hein. Lisez en même temps que moi, mettez-vous à l'aise. Si vous ne m'expliquez pas pourquoi elle est dangereuse, je la tuerai pas, les gars. En vrai de vrai, je peux pas, je peux pas.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
Bon, ok.
The more specifics you
Ouais.
have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Mhm. Hmm. Je suis mort. Il y a une phrase qui dit que je suis pour la fin du monde, j'en ai rien à foutre, genre. Est-ce qu'il y a des
Look,
preuves?
you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Carrément, le narrateur, il commence à perdre patience, frère. Il est dégoûté. Écoutez, je vais aller au chalet et parler avec elle. Si elle est aussi terrible que vous prétendez, alors peut-être que je la tuerai. Mais je promettrai rien d'avoir avant eu l'occasion de rencontrer en personne. J'ai toujours rêvé Oh putain. Ok, il y a beaucoup de choix. Beaucoup de choix. Est-ce que j'ai une autre question? Est-ce que vous avez des questions dans le chat? Dites-moi tout. Je crois que t'as loupé la récompense. Attendez, il y a une réponse récompense? Elle est là. En vrai.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get
Hmm.
it.
Ça change la donne. Non, en vrai, de vrai, les gars. C'est quoi la
It's
récompense?
a secret, but I think you'll like it.
C'est un secret,
It's a
putain.
special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Ok. Je vais aller parler au chalet avec elle. Ouais. Ouais, je vais aller parler avec elle.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Mais frérot, le narrateur, il est machiste ou quoi? Je vais péter un plomb. Il est en train de dire, il va
You make your
va nous
way up the
manipuler.
short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Ok, on arrive au chalet,
We're
les
not
gars.
going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Bon, là, c'est la voix du héros. Regardez bien les sous-titres.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking
Ah,
about.
ok. J'ai même pas eu besoin de... Ok, ça marche. Bon, bah, on entre dans le chalet, hein. Y a pas le choix. Historique. Je m'en fous. Je m'en fous. Je vais entrer dans le chalet, moi. Attends. J'ai fait un truc de con. Ok, entrée dans le chalet, c'est parti. On va au moins voir à quoi ressemble la princesse.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The
Il y a une lame
blade is
sur la
your
table.
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Enfin... Les gars, en vrai, putain... Je prends la lame, je prends pas la lame, on fait comment? Bon, je prends la lame au cas où. Au cas où.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Je pourrais peut-être changer d'avis un peu plus tard. Allons-y.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Ouais.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Putain, j'avoue, elle avait une voix
Don't
charismatique.
let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Ok. Les gars, est-ce que vous pensez que le narrateur c'est un gentil ou... Elle était quoi? Bonjour!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
J'arrive, madame, j'arrive.
You walk down the stairs
Salut.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Putain, elle a l'air seule.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Une beauté froide.
Is she really a threat to the world? Focus
Là,
on
le
the
héros
task at hand.
commence à douter.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Il a l'air au courant. N'importe quoi qu'on imagine, je suis démasqué. Non, pas du tout, j'ai pas encore pris ma décision, je suis venu discuter, c'est tout.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it? And
Ah,
then
mais
we
c'est
can
parce qu'on m'a
chat.
conditionné, hein. Moi, j'ai rien demandé.
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
Ok.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Il a pas tort, on a l'air d'être un chevalier quand même, hein. Putain, qu'est-ce qu'on fait, les gars? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Fume là. Vous êtes des bâtards. Laisse-la partir, elle sera gentille après. Les gars, je peux pas faire ça. Je peux pas faire ça, je lâche mon arme.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Let's talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Il insiste hein, sur la lame qui est par terre.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
J'arrive, vous me draguez. Bon, attends. Je rêve, vous me draguez. Ça j'aime bien.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Ok.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Ah, on n'a pas la clé par
Sharp
contre.
eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
On a le couteau.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
Attendez.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Elle va essayer de couper la chaîne. Ou on est dans ce seau et elle va se couper le bras. Attends, je suis ici parce qu'apparemment t'as envie de détruire le monde. Elle a l'air bizarre quand même, hein. Elle est louche.
Don't just tell her that.
Oh merde, je me suis engueulé.
Is that why they threw me down here?
Moi.
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Putain les gars,
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so...
Bah c'est vrai qu'elle a pas tort, mais ça sent la douille, hein. Ça sent la douille. Elle a un regard, les gars, elle est terrifiante. Qu'allez-vous faire si je vous laisse sortir?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't
J'ai besoin
know.
de savoir.
She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another
Les gars,
life.
elle est...
She
C'est une
knows what
activiste
she
ou quoi? Elle a 30 ans de
She's
vers elle.
just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
Elle est trop mystérieuse.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Je suis d'accord. Le narrateur, il a pas dit pourquoi.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to
Merci.
question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
Putain. Les gars, tout le monde est en train de me pisser dans le crâne.
This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Les gars. Les gars, elle s'appelle comment en vrai?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your
Votre
Royal
Altesse
Highness.
Royale, simplement,
Or
Votre
Her
Majesté.
Majesty.
Ah ouais, d'accord.
Any honorific should do, really.
Je vois qu'elle a des chevilles, frère.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll
C'est qu'elle est
never
vague,
get a
hein.
straight answer out of her.
Bon, j'en ai rien à foutre de combien de temps elle est enfermée ici. On a assez discuté, c'est bon.
Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Les gars, est-ce qu'on oxy la princesse? Ou frère, on check les chaînes. Bon. Les gars, on va essayer de la sortir d'ici.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the
Je suis un
princess
BDG,
to the
les gars.
wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
La clé doit être là-haut. Mais il y a le couteau, hein, toujours. Hein.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Je suis bien d'accord. Votre idée, trancher le bras pour vous libérer. Waouh. Les gars, moi je veux la voir se trancher le bras, je suis un malade mental, let's go.
That would be fine. I can
C'est pas un
disarm.
problème, je peux me permettre de perdre un bras, mais elle est malade. Elle dit ça en détente.
She speaks with almost complete
Les gars, elle est trop
nonchalance.
bizarre, j'ai la confirmation qu'elle est trop bizarre.
If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
Après, c'est vrai que dans 127 heures, James
You
Franco,
attempt to
il le
make your
fait.
way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Is someone else here?
Putain, attendez. Hey, quelqu'un?
Shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Ça reste sans réponse.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Putain, j'ai un objectif, j'ai une quête précise.
You
peux ouvrir
try
la
the door,
porte?
but it's locked
Elle est
from the
verrouillée, les gars.
outside.
Elle est verrouillée. Je suis donc
I'll repeat
obligé
myself once again. You're here to
de
slay
tuer la
the
princesse.
and you won't leave until the task is done.
Bon, c'est bon, j'ai compris.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much
Ça aurait été
easier
tellement
if
plus
you'd
simple si vous
simply
étiez contenté de le
slayed
faire
her
comme prévu.
like you were supposed to.
J'avoue.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
On m'enferme tous les deux, hein.
Knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Ah, les gars, là, j'ai un doute, hein. J'ai un doute. Là, dans le chat, les gars, vous êtes en train de me dire de la sauver. On va tenter. On va tenter.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh.
Ça fait mal un peu quand même.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Wow. Ça fait mal un peu.
So much as utter a sound.
Pas le moindre son.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting
Son
your
regard
eye.
féroce croise le vôtre. Qu'est-ce qu'elle a?
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Ok.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the
Je ne peux
world.
pas accepter la laisser s'échapper.
I just can't let her escape.
C'est là le narrateur là.
As the princess approaches the bottom
Ça
stair,
porte la
your
première
body
marche.
steps forward
Vous
and
avancez
raises
vers
the
elle
blade.
et levez la lame. Attendez, mais le narrateur il est en train de me forcer.
This
C'est quoi ce
isn't
bras?
fair. You can't just do that.
Il est en train de me manipuler. Putain, mais le narrateur c'est vraiment... Les gars, guettez tous les choix. J'ai que ça. Attendez. L'avertir. Les gars, j'ai un seul choix qui s'offre à moi, c'est l'avertir. Je l'avertis direct. Par contre, petit aparté, c'est quoi ce bras que mon perso il a? Je l'avertis.
Stop that.
Putain, le narrateur il
I
m'empêche.
thought this was a little too easy.
Il va se passer quelque chose de mauvais là.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Elle a esquivé. Je suis un peu du côté de la princesse, j'avoue.
Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Résister. Les gars, je vais résister, hein.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Elle a l'air d'avoir un peu de
I'll
compassion
make
vers moi.
this quick.
Je ferai vite.
She steps
Oula.
forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Putain, les mains que j'ai, frère.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Oh non, elle va me tuer. Ou elle va se tuer.
And then she slits your throat.
Elle vous tranche la gorge avec
Almost
une aisance
clinical
quasi chirurgicale. Ça, putain.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your
Je
butchered
suis en train de me vider de mon sang pendant qu'elle elle est libre.
isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Bon bah, super. Elle s'est échappée à cause de Wham. Chapitre 2, la prisonnière. C'est pas terminé, évidemment.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
On revient au tout début, hein.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alors. J'ai une horrible impression de déjà vu. Bon. On est de retour sur une boucle temporelle, les gars. Je suis mort, qu'est-ce que je
I can
fous ici?
assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got
Ouais,
to
de
be a way
l'incrédule,
out
c'est qui
for
l'incrédule?
us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Attends.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what
J'ai
happened
besoin de
last
comprendre
time,
deux, trois
maybe it's
trucs là.
best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you
Les gars, il
think
y a
to
le
keep secrets
narrateur,
from
le
me.
héros et l'incrédule. Ok. Pourquoi devrais-je vous écouter? Pourquoi m'embêter à faire quoi que ce soit?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You
Ouais.
died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess.
L'incrédule, il est un peu contre le narrateur.
You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is
Ah, c'est vrai
honestly
que c'est
all
pas
the
vraiment
more
ce qui s'est
reason for
passé,
you to
hein.
not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting. But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it.
Ouais, il se
I'm a
souvient vraiment de rien.
professional, after all.
Il se souvient vraiment de rien.
Sure you are. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything?
Wesh.
If you're asking that, it sounds to me like
C'est
you're
une
making a
gueule, le
rather
con.
dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a
Bonne
different
question, ça.
world
Est-ce que c'est une
entirely?
timeline différente ou est-ce que vraiment on est revenu en
If it's
arrière?
the latter,
Chose
what do you
différente.
think happened after you died?
Qu'est-ce qui passe après votre mort, d'après vous?
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul. Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are.
Oui, ah.
You're talking in circles. No, I'm talking in facts.
Bon, le narrateur est toujours vraiment dans ce truc de ça veut s'enculer. Les gars, on va aller au chalet. On va aller au chalet, on va voir ce qui se passe.
A warning before you go any further.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a à nous dire encore?
Yes,
Merde.
yes, don't believe a word she says. Just
Putain,
go in, take the knife, and do what you're
Putain,
supposed
dialogue.
to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud?
MD.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Bon, les gars, cette fois, la princesse, je vais la pull-up, ok? Sans mauvais jeu de mots, je vais lui faire sa fête.
The interior of the
Ça a
cabin
changé de
is
ouf, hein, non?
less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
C'est vrai qu'on dirait
The
un
only
donjon.
furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Ok. Vous n'avez pas mentionné le miroir accroché au mur. C'est vrai, ça?
He definitely did not.
Le miroir n'est pas
Does
un
the
élément
mirror not
notable.
count as
Que ça
furniture
l'est
of
pour moi.
note to you? Because it should. There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door
Non,
to the
attends, on voit pas le
basement.
miroir?
There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror.
Il y a bien un miroir, hein.
I think you know what we have to do.
Je vais voir si je suis beau.
Let's not get caught up in vanity, but we
Ils
should
sont pas la
definitely
vanité, mais
take a
regarde tout de
closer
même,
look.
ça de plus près. En tout cas,
Whatever
il
it
ne veut pas
is,
qu'on sache ce que
he
c'est.
must not want us to know about it.
Qu'est-ce que ça
Is
peut
this
être?
some sort of rehearsed bit? Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do? You
Bon, ça
walk up
bouge
to
du
the wall
miroir.
next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
C'est un miroir qui est de plus ordinaire, le narrateur il nous dit.
This really isn't funny.
Mais frérot, il y a bien un miroir, on n'est pas aveugle là. Et sur le miroir.
You reach
Oh,
forward
la
and
main de
rub your
baiser, frère.
hand against the cabin wall.
J'ai déjà dit, mais
I
la main
hope
de
you know
baiser.
how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago,
C'est ça qui est plus rien.
and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Fasse attention s'il n'y a pas un miroir. Ok, bon. On
You
prend la
take the
lame.
blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Je vais aller la pull-up et je vais finir le jeu. C'est bon ou pas?
Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Je vais aller la détruire. Vas-y, laissez-moi rentrer. J'arrive. Et cette fois,
The
bam!
door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone
Ah, mais
staircase.
ça a changé, c'est vraiment un donjon, frère.
Few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches
Qu'est-ce qui est en train de se
of
passer?
slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Là, c'est vrai qu'elle a
This
plus.
is out of visit
Putain, merde,
here.
j'ai.
Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
Elle se souvient de nous.
You walk down the stairs and
Elle est
lock
encore
eyes
plus,
with the
plus
princess.
attachée qu'avant.
She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves, the chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Ok.
So much for cutting her out of here.
Ouais, elle est vachement attachée, hein.
Hear yourself right now. Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously
C'est vrai qu'il y a une chaîne
useless.
qui est pas attachée. Mais qu'est-ce que ça veut dire?
That was there last time too, wasn't it?
Et oui, elle était déjà là, c'est vrai que j'ai remarqué déjà.
It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Putain, elle sait qu'on est là pour la tuer, mais on a déjà discuté en fait. Est-ce qu'elle a des nouvelles choses à nous dire? Je ne crois pas avoir besoin de faire grand chose et totalement emprisonnée. Non, je vais simplement la laisser ici, abandonner la princesse dans le sous-sol. On s'asseoir.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Bon, ça va, on s'approche pas trop.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
C'est vrai qu'en même temps, on a une lame. Elle ressemble à un lézard bizarre.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Exactement. S'asseoir là
She
où on est.
asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Je me demande ce qui est arrivé après ma mort la dernière fois,
Oh,
quand on s'est
are we
séparés.
talking about that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But sure, I'll fill you in.
Vas-y, balance la vérité.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
Elle est
And
donc
now
dans
you're
une
back.
timeline, comme la nôtre.
Is that really all she knows? It's not
Bizarre.
like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
C'est vrai qu'elle a l'air un peu innocente quand même, vu comme ça.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how. I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse.
Le narrateur, il va fermer sa grande gueule.
Good luck. Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles.
Tout le monde s'embrouille là, comme ça. Là.
I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before.
There.
Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. All right?
Bon.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
J'avoue, lâche la vérité là, mon gars. Elle va faire quoi si on la libère?
Your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
Putain, il faut pas dire la vérité, il est fou. Ce mec est fou, gros.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't. Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Alors... C'est quoi l'autre chaîne, j'avoue? Bonne question.
But you could always try it on.
Je pourrais l'essayer, t'es fou quoi. Ça va pas la tête.
Maybe it'll fit.
I hope
Ah ouais,
I
non,
don't
mon
actually
gars.
have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Ah bah oui, quand même. Quand même. Je lui connais plus tout à l'heure. Bon, elle le sait, je pense. Que voulez-vous que je fasse?
Let me borrow that knife.
Laissez-moi emprunter votre couteau.
Don't worry, you'll get it back.
J'espère pas vous le reverrez. Elle a l'air bien plus utile que tout à l'heure, quand même.
Ominous.
C'est vrai que c'est un peu sinistre.
But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing. Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
Ah, j'ai confiance en personne, c'est compliqué les gars, putain.
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world, and she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
Bon, bah super.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Je ne vais pas vous donner d'armes. Les gars, il y a beaucoup de choix, beaucoup de choix. Bon, on sait maintenant que c'est impossible de sortir de là si jamais on la tue pas. Ok. Le narrateur, ça a l'air d'être quelqu'un. Est-ce qu'en fait, le narrateur, ça serait pas le méchant, genre? C'est quoi? C'est quoi, vas-y.
Slide it over.
No.
On est assez loin.
Absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place. You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you? Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right? Oh, Rory, tried to take over, buddy.
Je prends les câbles, le seum.
If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you? A little? I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor.
Non mais attention les gars, on est assez loin. Faut pas qu'elle nous tue.
The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
Je t'en prie.
She pulls up her head, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing?
Attends, là, il n'y a plus de musique.
She doesn't say another word.
Ok, j'ai
She cuts
wesh.
into her own neck.
Elle est en train de s'égorger là. Putain, mais ça passera jamais en stream, ça, putain de merde. Moi, je veux voir. Ça passera jamais, mais je veux voir.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage.
Les gars, on dirait qu'elle ressent pas la douleur.
She reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra
Oh
as
mon
it
Dieu.
continues to slice its way through her neck.
Oh
be
mon
damned.
Dieu.
She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet.
Ah, c'est vrai qu'elle est pas encore morte. Hein.
Finally,
Bon, bah
you
voilà.
hear a snap. Her eye twitches.
Bon.
There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink.
Ok. Mais elle est morte.
Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck.
Putain, je vais encore me prendre un strike, j'en ai marre.
The remaining
Non,
tissue
non,
is
non,
not
non.
enough to hold the weight of her severed
Les
head.
gars, je m'attendais pas à ça,
Stretches
moi.
and
On m'a dit
tears
c'est une
until
histoire d'amour.
finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
Comme ça, l'a recollé, frère. C'est mort, là.
The princess's eyes stare up at you, dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Là, j'ai sauvé le monde, là.
So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she? I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please?
J'avoue,
Of
le héros, il
course, the
est
princess is
traumatisé.
slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Ah ouais, la récompense, c'est vrai. Ça me plaît, ça.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle? I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that. Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread.
Ouais, c'est vrai que ça me
I
paraît
need
très
to
étrange tout ça.
know why. You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Quitter le sous-sol ou emmener la princesse, putain. Non, elle sort pas d'ici. Moi, je veux ma
Fine,
récompense.
but if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it. With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here. The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty.
Semble
The
vide.
door. Check the door.
Ouvrir la porte.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
C'est quoi ce monde de merde?
Only a world saved from
Pardon,
certain
désolé.
doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
Attendez, le narrateur, il nous a manipulés
But
depuis
if
le début.
everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward?
Oh, le héros,
This
il est con
is
comme
your
ça.
reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you
Putain,
have
les
it.
gars. Il nous a baisés.
Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Il nous a baisés.
Like hell it is.
Putain.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No, this is the beginning of eternity. Your reward, like I just told you. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
Oh là là. Putain, mais les gars, on s'est fait manipuler, mais moi je suis pas heureux là. Qu'est-ce que tu
We
proposes?
still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start
Je suis
over.
d'un coup bien passé pour repartir de zéro. Ouais, moi ça me plaît pas du tout.
Suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
Ça va te faire foutre avec ton bonheur éternel. Vous suicider, c'est bon. C'est bon.
You goddamn spiteful bastard.
Moi je n'accepte
You really
pas
going
ça.
to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose.
Ah, mais il m'insulte. Il est dégoûté. Sale nous.
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want? I don't have to answer that. That's all we needed to hear. You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart.
Et voilà.
Collapse
Suicide.
to the floor,
Confirmé.
everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
Un maniaque génocidaire, carrément. Mais en fait, c'est lui, là.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Les gars, l'incrédule, c'est le vrai héros, je pense. Chapitre 3, la cage. On a réussi à avancer dans l'histoire, les gars.
You're on a path
Wow!
in the chains everywhere. This is different. This is new.
Oh, ça change tout seul
It's
du dialogue.
worse is what it is.
C'est vrai que c'est pire, hein.
We're finally starting to see reality for what it is. This place is a prison.
Putain, qu'est-ce que c'est que ce fou-là?
She's not the only inmate. You're acting like reality is this static thing. But this world is constantly changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the prison into existence? That by feeling the walls closing in on you, that's exactly what they do. What a crock of pretentious bullshit. Reality is as solid as the ground beneath our feet. And if we just examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, if we think hard enough, we'll find a way out of here for good. Don't you see? We're already making progress. And what if looking at it is enough to make it change? Where does that leave us? It leaves you exactly where you are right now, and presumably exactly where you've been before. I'll spare you my full introduction, since you've clearly already heard it at least once, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities, and not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
Bon. Comment se fait-il que nous ayons encore la lame? C'est vrai qu'on l'a déjà d'entrée de jeu, c'est cool. Eh, tu sais quoi, les gars, moi j'en ai assez vu, j'en ai plein le cul. Je me casse.
Are you serious? Fine. You walk away from the cabin.
Je me
We'll
casse.
see how that goes for you.
J'en ai rien à foutre.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy.
Tout devient flou. C'est parce que je me barbe.
What's going on? Where are we?
Attendez, qu'est-ce qui est en train de se passer là? Pourquoi il y a le
Did
vide?
we do this? Is this the end of the world? Was there ever even a world to end?
Putain, mais si on n'accomplit pas la
It's
quête,
finally happened, hasn't it? We finally cracked.
en fait, tu parles derrière. Attendez, il y a un nouveau personnage, c'est quoi ce bordel? Les gars, on a provoqué la fin du monde. Le monde autour de vous s'est défait, la matière remplacée par des nuances de néant. Il n'y a pas un bruit. Vous entendez un grondement lointain, à se retrouver d'un tas d'autres. Les vibrations ta mère s'intensifie tandis qu'une autre présence se rapproche. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette merde? Les récepteurs palpitent de la réalité. Leurs extrémités atteignent votre confiance et la grippe. Vous n'êtes plus seul. Une résistance. Des doigts griffent les surfaces vitrées de votre âme. Un sentiment de frustration. Vous remplissez ce spectacle. Il me faut une forme creuse dans laquelle m'infiltrer. Il faut qu'elle me ressemble. C'est un cauchemar. Ce n'en est pas un. Chapitre 1. Le héros et la princesse.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin,
Putain,
and in the basement of that cabin
on est revenu
is
au
a
début, les gars.
princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Bon. Je vais aller pisser, j'arrive. Et ensuite, petite explication, ok? Ok les gars, l'explication, c'est que là, on a terminé une des premières fins du jeu, une des plus simples, j'imagine, donc de se barrer. Euh, on va simplement, du coup, maintenant qu'on sait ce qu'il faut faire, on va avancer vers le chalet en silence.
You
Et
make your way up the short
on va,
path to the
clac,
cabin.
on va zigouiller la
You
princesse.
find the princess within.
Je
We're
peux
not
passer
going
ou
to
pas
go
de ça,
through
là?
with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
On va dans le chalet, les gars. On va s'occuper d'elle.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
On va prendre la lame instantanément. Il n'y a pas de problème.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
On va voir si on la chasse directement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light.
Je commence à en avoir de ces conneries, moi, tu vois.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp. A hint of rot.
Entre le narrateur, l'autre, le paranoïaque, le héros, tout le monde me parle, la princesse. Eh frère,
Slaying her is
frère.
probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
C'est
She
moi.
sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you.
Ok. Et tu descends les escaliers.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
On va écouter le narrateur.
You walk down the
Et on va se la faire.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
T'inquiète.
Focus on the task at hand.
T'inquiète pas. J'en sais plus que ce que tu ne penses, là,
And
narrateur.
there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Et effectivement, ma petite dame. Hmm.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Allez, tu vas le faire. Allez.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Ouais. Jusqu'ici, je te suis.
You should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Allez, tout de
She's
suite.
unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Les gars, elle est pas armée, elle est attachée. C'est certain qu'elle a pas. Ok.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
J'en ai plein le cul, moi, de toutes ces conneries.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
Elle a l'air quand même vachement sereine,
I'm
non?
almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Eh oui, eh
So
oui.
she's convinced she can't die.
On aurait dû lui couper la tête.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago.
Elle est vraiment morte?
That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Je suis pas sûr que ça soit terminé. Hein.
It's over. Don't get all worked up.
Désolé pour le bruit.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Putain, qu'est-ce que... Si je retire la lame, c'est niqué, en pensant tout.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one.
C'est qu'elle a l'air morte, hein.
We definitely won't if you keep talking.
Ah, désolé, c'est bon, je suis streamer.
I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait,
Putain,
what was that?
les gars, elle est pas morte.
You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
I guess I won't be dying
Oula.
alone after all.
Oh merde. Elle est terrifiante.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy.
Putain, elle avait une arme.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that
Wesh.
now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between
Whoa.
your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
Les gars, on est morts en même temps.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were
See you.
so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Et on est morts, les gars. On est morts en même temps que la princesse. Chapitre 2, le rasoir. Est-ce que c'était le nom du chapitre tout à l'heure même?
On a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Elle va encore me tuer. C'est la première réponse que j'ai vue, genre. Les gars, c'était pas le même nom. Alors. Ouais, tout ça, on l'a déjà dit. Ok, ça, c'est pas
I
mal.
can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't
Les
remember
gars.
what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull
Le
a knife out of
revanchard.
nowhere and stab us again.
Attendez, j'ai rempli ma gourde. J'écoute, hein. Vous en faites pas.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed. Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Ouais.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Mais le narrateur, il se souvient de que dalle ou quoi, là? Désolé, hein, ça c'était mon déo. Hop. Ouais, pourquoi je dois vous écouter?
Very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least...
Ah bah c'est pas que la deuxième, hein. Ça fait un bon moment que je te connais, toi, mon petit pote.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Frérot, on a tué la princesse. Qu'est-ce que tu me racontes?
Mostly listened to you. How were we supposed to know she'd spring back to life? If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her. But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world
Ouais,
entirely?
ma théorie, c'est que c'est une timeline différente.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone
Ouais, le
else?
revanchard,
She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here. At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
De toute façon, les gars, on l'a déjà fait de nous-mêmes, on s'est déjà barré. On va pas du tout suivre les conseils du revanchard. Le revanchard, il en a rien à branler.
We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine. That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all. Just be quick about it.
Alors. Ok, j'ai plusieurs questions.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
C'est ce que j'ai fait, c'est ce que j'ai fait.
Don't get stabbed while you're at it.
Bah ouais, t'es mignon, mais... Et du coup, c'est quoi l'endroit?
Locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
C'est le pire narrateur all-time, frère. Il va encore me dire de la merde.
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're
donc c'est ma
special.
prophétie. Moi, mon fils de lézard, là, c'est à moi de le faire.
Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. If anyone's special here, it's her. Last I checked, we can't get up from a knife in the chest.
Il a pas tort. Là, le revanchard, il a vraiment pas tort, pour le coup. Il a coulé le bec de tout le monde. C'est vrai que c'est évasif, hein.
You need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Okay.
You didn't tell us about her knife last time, though.
En même temps, j'ai pas demandé.
She's unarmed. And more than that, it's because there wasn't a last time.
Ah, putain. Le pisse dans le crâne.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Bah écoutez, on y retourne, hein. On y retourne.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. It couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
À quoi ça ressemble cette fois du coup à l'intérieur?
The interior of the
Wow,
cabin is a
c'est quoi ce
jagged mess of
bordel?
warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table
là, la porte,
with a
elle est-
pristine blade perched on its edge.
Elle est éclatée, frère. Là, il peut clairement rentrer. Il y a encore un miroir.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Ça, putain. On va s'approcher du miroir.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Est-ce qu'il y a une nouvelle chose à découvrir?
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward
Ok,
and
voilà
rub
une
your
chose.
hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
Bon.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Ok. Est-ce que la première fois j'ai pris la lame? Mais là, les gars, là, attendez, mais là,
Very different.
ouais, ça serait différent.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't, so focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Les gars, on prend la lame, on descend. Allez, on
Are
descend.
we really doing this without a weapon? You know she has one, right? Once again, I'd like to remind you that she's unarmed. But you're right, this would be a lot easier if you had the blade. I hope you know what you're doing.
Les gars, le narrateur, j'ai pas confiance en lui. Le revanchard, il a l'air de s'en battre les
The door to the
steaks.
basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
Putain, mais attends, mais... C'est quoi cet endroit de fou, là?
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the
L'odeur
smell
de
of
sang.
fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. That's right, scraping. I
Ah
told you
là
she
là là
has
là, on
something.
va
I
tomber.
told you.
Ah, j'aurais dû prendre la lame.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Elle a tellement une voix de méchante.
There is
Je
something
suis
so
choqué.
wrong with that voice.
Ah bah ouais, on est bien d'accord.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final
Hey.
slope, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Par contre, elle a l'air d'une psychopathe, là.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let
Non, mais
our
le revanchard,
guard
je te crois pas.
down.
Ni le narrateur.
Exactly. She sounds threatening because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Elle est trop bizarre. Trop bizarre. Je sais que vous avez un couteau. Vous êtes trop louche. Je n'ai pas la clé. Je vais pas faire un truc. Putain, on va se faire plomber, les gars. Allez, récupérer le couteau. On peut récupérer le couteau. Vas-y.
It's boring if you leave.
She's bored?
Elle me fait peur.
Absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... Shit.
Wesh.
In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I
Oh, whoa.
guess she did have a knife of her own after all. How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains.
Heureusement que j'ai reculé. Heureusement que je suis pas venu, les gars.
And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment.
Sale pute.
She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices through her
Oh
arm.
non. Oh non, il le dit.
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here.
Ah, on est vraiment pas en sécurité.
She doesn't even hesitate before darting
Attends, mais
towards
quoi,
you with a
mais-
terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace.
Mais pourquoi c'est pas libéré avant s'il peut faire tout ça?
That won't stop us from trying. Run, 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 run.
Les gars, il faut que je me casse de là. Est-ce que je vais réussir?
You sprint for the stairs, but I wasn't exaggerating when I said she was running at you with a terrifying speed you couldn't hope to outpace. We don't make it, do we?
On va pas s'en tirer, hein.
You feel her blade in your back before you make it to the first
On
stair.
s'est fait avoir, les gars. On s'est fait avoir.
I'm going to kill you now.
Oh, elle nous a eu. On s'est fait foudroyer par la princesse.
And with a squelch, she does just that.
Ouais. Et ouais.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Épisode 3 sans issue.
You're on a path
Bon.
in the woods. No, fuck.
C'est pas encore cette map.
We're gonna have to keep
C'est
doing
pas
this
bordel.
over and over and over again. We're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
J'avoue, on va directement être dans la
The
cabane.
interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
Attends, c'est ça le chalet là? Attends, qu'est-ce
I
qui s'est
feel
passé?
dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Le revanchard, ça a l'air d'être un personnage un peu le contradicteur, qui sait ça?
Like this is about winning and losing, while this is actually about having fun. How can you
Putain,
care
putain,
about having fun at a time like this? There is someone or something out there pulling the strings, and we're all just puppets until we can figure out how to see them. But what if that someone is us, eh? Eh? Wouldn't that be neat? If we were the ones pulling the strings, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have died twice already. Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right, that's too much responsibility. It's only too much responsibility if these worlds are real. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be
Débat,
difficult to
vraiment.
slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. And then, we throw it out the window. What? That blade is the only edge we have? We are not. Fortunately for the rest
Merde.
of you, and for me, and for the sake of the world, yes. That is horribly unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things like that.
J'ai passé
You're the one who
en
made us
dialogue
pick
avant,
it up.
désolé.
See? You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things. What's done is done. I suggest you make the best of it. Oh, is this how things are going to be now? All of us vying over a single body? Fine. See this corner? It's mine. And I'd better not see any of you trying to invade my personal space.
Mais
So,
tout le monde parle dans la tête du personnage là, le frérot il est là, il est planté dans le chalet qui est détruit.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are.
Le narrateur il voit toujours pas ce
There
putain de
isn't a
miroir.
door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror.
Voilà,
You really
aucun
messed
miroir.
things up, didn't you? It's like we can see our reality just fine. Why should we trust his?
Pas faux. Pas faux.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. You reach
Allez,
forward
c'est
and
bon.
place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Bon,
And the
Qu'est-ce qui se
mirror's
passe?
gone. How surprising.
qu'est-ce
I
qui
can't
se
say I was
passe?
particularly invested in looking at it before, but now I really want to see what's in it. If it's so keen on hiding from us, whatever it has must be real good. It feels as it's time for us to
Merde.
see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward.
Ouais, c'est
You
quoi ce
don't
noir
get a
là?
chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and
C'est que j'ai
flat
peur
and
de
metallic,
l'avoir dans une
an
forme
unintentional and
diabolique,
unfortunately
une
slippery
araignée, un
web
truc
that
horrible.
quickly sends you skittering to the bottom. As your body tumbles
Bon, ça
onto the
va.
basement landing, the form of the princess comes into view, wryly smiling at you from a distance.
Ok. On peut se parler?
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. And you still don't have a weapon. That's funny! That's a joke! I'm going to kill you now.
Yes, that was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably a bad idea.
C'est vrai qu'on a jeté la...
I
C'est vrai.
know, I'm just trying to add some levity to this.
C'est ça que j'avais loupé comme
Well, since all of
dialogue,
this was your idea,
il me
how
semble.
about you figure out how to get us out of it? Oh, guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should know that. I decided to pick up that blade, and you
Et voilà.
decided to throw it out the window. I take it back. Having my own corner clearly isn't working because I can still hear you three yelling at each other. She's going to kill us again, you know? Especially if we keep fighting with ourselves. We need to get rid of our thoughts. Your internal
Oh là là
is
là là.
cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Alright, I'm out of ideas. What are we doing?
Ah bah là, mon gars, va falloir trouver une solution. Toutes les idées sont nulles. On va laisser nous embrocher. On va rester de marbre. On ressent aucune émotion. Et ne pas nous faire de mal. J'essaie de la draguer. Et viens, attends. Juste entre ça... Tu sais quoi, vas-y.
Now that is an interesting move.
Ouais.
Interesting? It's disgusting. No, don't try
Oh, le narrateur
romancing
commence
the
à me saouler.
princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster? Of
Mais oui,
course
frère.
we do. I'm into it. The one making the decisions is into it. Are you not? I don't think so. I don't know. I could go either way, honestly. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll throw her off. I know I'd be thrown off if she started flirting with us.
Attends, ça va être incroyable.
Because you'd be into it.
Vas-y, lui.
Comment.
Alors. C'est le moment de lui faire les yeux doux. Si moi, t'as dit avant de nanana, sur cette façon, nan. Je vous aime comme un fou. Ouais, t'es une bavette. Est-ce qu'on vous a dit à quel point vous étiez magnifique, en vrai?
A rosy blush flushes in the
Hey.
princess's cheeks.
Attendez, bougez
A
un peu.
wide grin cuts across her
J'ai
face.
peur qu'elle nous fasse une circoncision, les gars. J'ai très très peur.
You're the only person I know, so that's a first. You're sweet. I like you.
Elle kiffe, elle kiffe.
You're also gorgeous.
Moi, je suis gorgeous, moi.
Damn, this is actually going to work, isn't it?
Still gonna kill you, though.
Ah, ok. Bon, bah,
Or not?
ouais, effectivement, ça a peut-être pas marché.
Is anything going to work with her? She's so single-minded. It's like whatever we do, it's always going to end exactly the same. Blush still glowing in her cheeks.
Ah là
The
là.
princess closes the distance between you and skewers you.
Putain, on a réussi à la charmer et elle a réussi
Ow.
à nous découper.
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
Ah bah là, elle nous aime bien. Hein.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? Nah, we'd know if we died. Right? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Qu'est-ce qui se passe là?
We're dead, aren't we? We're dead. How long have we been dead? Have we been dead the whole time? Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Je suis pas encore mort?
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? I don't actually know how to answer that question. I think he means how many times have we died. Yes. Oh, I've lost count, to be honest. I haven't.
It's 4.
Ça fait plus que 4
No
fois.
wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Elle est terrifiante.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We'll win her heart eventually.
Come on, show me something new.
C'est bon, je sors ma tub. J'ai compris. Là, toutes les idées, les gars, elles sont bien gaises. Hein. Viens, on va la flatter. On va la flatter. Votre plan social par un échec et vous abat à nouveau. Encore et encore, vos souvenirs se font de plus en plus confus à mesure. Oh là là.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
C'est peut-être pas terminé.
She skewers you.
Bon, elle vous embroche, c'est terminé.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her harder.
Wow.
She skewers you.
Wow.
More noise isn't helping, it's just making it harder to focus. What's the point? It's all the same.
Voiture résignée, c'est qui encore ça?
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. We don't even have a weapon. Yeah, some clod threw it out the window. Again, that
Putain,
was you.
mais j'aurais rien pu faire avec mon arme.
I was just the clod who suggested it. And if I knew we'd be stuck here forever, I wouldn't have done that. Just keep dodging, just keep dodging, just keep dodging. She skewers you.
Mais attends, mais là, je suis en train de me prendre 1 milliard de
What's
coups,
the
là.
point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
See? We lasted a little longer. Barely.
J'aurais dû prendre l'arme.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
On est de retour au point de départ.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. Fine. One last time.
One last time.
None of this is working. Think. Think. She skewers you.
Putain, on s'est fait
And then
arracher.
everything goes dark, and you die.
And you die. On est mort, les gars. Encore une fois. Ok, chapitre 4. La coupe est vide. Mon sac est fait.
Your Honor, don't lose
Oula.
your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Ok.
No steel claw, though. Was tossing it the only thing we've done that was permanent? That's a sick joke, universe. A sick, sick joke. If it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually needed it. That's what I've been telling you all. We can do this without it. We're tougher than steel. Yeah, mind over matter. Who needs violence when you have love?
Eh,
Who needs love?
c'est qui les prix?
when
L'insensible.
you've
C'est
mastered
vraiment que je se mettre de
Who
lui-même.
needs anything and we
Ça
don't?
n'a rien d'importance. Putain, le mec
Well,
est dépressif.
boys, are we ready?
Ils sont combien,
There
là?
are entirely too many of you. How
Voilà,
many
vous êtes
times
bientôt
have you
nombreux.
been here? This isn't good. This is. How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to
Ça,
doing
c'est quoi?
them.
Ça, c'est tous les personnages qu'on a tenté, genre?
Yeah, leave it to the pros. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Débarre.
Don't care. Just want to see how this ends. Fine. You make your way
Oula.
to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Bon. Est-ce qu'on peut discuter, madame?
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see? I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Do-do-do. Pa-pa-pa. Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
Ender, un narrateur.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle nous a préparé comme surprise encore?
Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists,
Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette
splitting into
merde?
red blooms of raw meat as it stretches.
Oh non, je t'en supplie.
And then it
Elle explose?
erupts. She becomes a wave of blood
Wesh.
and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades.
Je tiens une
Her
barre.
heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Ah, vraiment pas.
Holy shit! She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Bon, lui, il a pété un plomb.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Wesh.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Y a pas de fenêtre.
Looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. I'd say we bow down to her right now if that had ever even slightly worked for us. This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Le héros, il parle même plus.
Screwed. I quit. I'm done.
Wow. Ils sont tous en train de me casser les couilles dans ma tête. De toute façon, j'ai qu'un choix à faire.
What just happened?
Videz votre esprit.
It's so quiet.
Elle a une forme, les gars, elle est terrifiante. Le faire disparaître aussi. Le narrateur. Merci pour ta participation, mais on n'a plus besoin de toi.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Ok. Si pendant reste à l'approche de la princesse, elle sent concerter votre silhouette et pourtant ne semble pas en mesure de percuter quoi que ce soit. Attends de vous atteindre, mais vous n'avez jamais vraiment été là.
This worked before. I was able to make you dead before.
Elle n'arrive pas à me frapper, à me toucher. Elle touche quelque chose à moi qui soit contraire. Elle pose un regard confus terrorisé sur son bras, qui se tord et se recroqueville sur
Did you
lui-même.
do that? It's funny if you did. You're nothing. You've done nothing to me, and I've done so much to you, and
Attendez, je suis en train de faire du mal là.
but it's like you're nothing now. You can't be nothing. If you're nothing, then what am I? Am I nothing too? No, I'm the one who hurts you.
Les gars, elle est en train de se faire arracher la gueule dans sa... La cacophonie métal hurlant laisse place au silence. L'objet fragile et délicat, c'est son cœur. C'est quoi cette main là qui vient de pop là? Quelqu'un m'a prononcé quelque chose tempéré d'elle et une autre a pris sa place. S'approcher du miroir. Il est temps que vous découvriez ce qui s'y cache. Les gars, est-ce qu'on va voir notre visage? Oh waouh, on est vraiment pas Brad Pitt quoi. Clairement, j'ai eu un trophée. Et je peux vous dire qu'on n'est pas ultra beau gosse. Espace complètement vide, il n'y a pas un bruit ici. Elle est morte. Je pense vraiment qu'il faut pas la tuer. C'est ma théorie. On est au chalet. Attendez, mais là, tout a changé. Bon, attendez. Avant que tout continue, on va refaire un petit pipi. Parce que là, les trois monsters, là, j'en peux plus. Les amis, tout devient de plus en plus mystérieux. Le chalet, il a une gueule, frère. Tout est en feu. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Vous reconnaissez sa présence au milieu de cette enveloppe. C'est l'entité qui vit dans l'espace entre les mondes. Un officier en retour dans l'attitude éternelle. Il a renoncé à ce projet d'annihilation. Il me fait donc ce réceptacle fragile. Ouais, attends, mais là on est face à une déesse, genre. Alors attends. Qui êtes-vous? Qu'est-ce que vous êtes? Donc le cœur de la princesse était le cœur d'une déesse? J'ignore qui je suis.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
C'est vous que j'ai rencontré dans l'espace à l'extérieur. Hein. Je me rappelle même pas de ça, frère. Les gars, il y a plein de questions à se poser. En vrai, c'est la folie. Est-ce que c'est la fin du monde? Parce que là, c'est
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
pas faux. Pas faux. C'est qui le narrateur?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Donc, je suis la seule entité qu'elle connaît.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Ok, ok. Mais quelle est cette entité? C'est vous la princesse?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Ok.
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
J'ai rarement vu un jeu avec des réponses aussi vagues. Hein. C'est abusé. Euh... Avez-vous connaissance des mondes qui existent en dehors de cet endroit? Non, attends, parce que déjà,
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth.
quand je suis barré tout à l'heure, il y a eu des bras et tout, il me semble.
Sorry if I frightened you.
C'est elle qui m'a appelé. Euh...
I know only that they are. I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Et maintenant, qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Nous faire oublier tout ce qu'on a vécu?
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Autre perspective. C'est quoi que j'ai oublié exactement?
Everything, until we meet again.
Putain.
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
Je suis infini.
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Ah, ça me fait bizarre de me faire pisser dans le crâne par une déesse quand même. Hein.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Trop vague, trop vague.
I have not
Je n'ai
lived.
jamais vécu. Je ne crains pas la
I
mort.
am not afraid to die.
Et si je refuse de coopérer,
Then we will be here forever,
on reste
as
pour
we are
l'éternité.
now, unfinished,
Inachevé,
dry,
inassouvi.
hollow.
Fais-toi tout oublier. Je suis prêt à continuer.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Elle me demande de vous dire de ne pas l'oublier.
You won't.
Wesh. Chapitre 1. Le héros et la princesse. On y retourne, mes amis. On y retourne.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're here.
Bon, le narrateur, ta gueule. En fait, je serais plutôt situé en cas de fin du
There
monde.
won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever.
Non, mais je te connais, hein. Je te connais.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange.
Hein?
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Putain, je suis allé à l'opposé et je me suis retrouvé au même chalet.
Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Faire demi-tour et
You're
partir
really keen
encore.
on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Ouais, je m'en carre le cul. Avance en silence sur le
Your
sentier.
silence is deafening. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
T'as pas intérêt à me ramener.
Oh,
Allez,
would you
bon.
look at that. You're at the cabin again. Now,
Allez. Alors. Nanana. Ok. Les gars, on la
there's
retente
always
une
a
fois.
choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Je suis un mec têtu. Je me casse
And
de là.
here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Quelque chose d'étrange se produit.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes.
Effectivement, il y a une baraque que j'avais pas vue avant.
Familiar wooden structures through the
Enfin,
leaves.
qui n'était pas là avant.
But as you
Qu'est-ce que c'est
focus
que
on
ça?
your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick
Un
of
village
light.
Minecraft.
In every direction,
Wesh.
there is a path.
C'est quoi, c'est
and a
Paname?
cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to
Mais les gars,
where
il
you
y a
need to
que
be.
des chalets.
Wait, what's going on?
Je suis obligé d'aller dans un chalet, genre.
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear on responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Tout le monde meurt. Chapitre 2. J'ai fait un chapitre en faisant ça. Je suis
You're on a
étonné.
path in the woods, and you're
Ok.
here to slay her.
Ok. Le début du jeu, on le connaît. Mentir, ouais, d'accord. Je ne sais pas aller au chalet, je vais à coup sûr ici, machin. Avancer vers le chalet en silence. Si je ne peux pas aimer le chalet, alors je vais rester dans les bois pour toujours. Rester dans les bois pour l'éternité.
Clever. A little boring, though. It's it's extremely boring. Can we really do that? Can we really just do nothing? No, you can't just do nothing. You have to do something. Alright, so it's decided. Even if it's boring, we're going to do nothing. Forever.
Congratulations, you continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me? Everything's getting fuzzy.
What is that weird feeling?
Il se passe des choses comme tout à l'heure.
Barely even here anymore. Well, it's
C'est ça que
not
je voulais.
nothing, that's for sure. Does that mean we messed up?
La fin de tout. Le nouveau cœur de la quiétude éternelle, la mémoire vous revient. Dans le grondement lointain sont composés d'un tas d'autres. Les vibrations s'intensifient tandis que notre présence se rapproche. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? On a encore par rapport. Au moins. Elle est furieuse. Quoi? Un sentiment de trahison. Chaque porte que vous refermez sur moi se referme également sur vous. Désirez-vous vraiment rester ici, relié à une créature dont vous serez attiré les foudres éternelles? Oh merde. Putain, j'ai passé le dialogue.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh merde, attendez. Attendez, j'ai pas... Un sentiment de trahison. Un terrible ressentiment. Notre potentiel infini se restreint. Je vous hais, je vous hais, je vous hais, je vous hais, je vous hais. Mais les gars, on est dans une... Waouh.
You're here to...
Là, on a déconné. Bon. On a grave
We make our
déconné.
way up the short path to the cabin. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
On va dans le putain de chalet, les gars. Et on va voir ce que la princesse nous prépare. Est-ce qu'elle se souvient de nous? Est-ce qu'on se souvient d'elle?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Ok. Donc là, on sait qu'il faut pas la tuer. Donc on va simplement descendre. Et j'espère qu'elle est sympa.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Le monstre pressante, l'air est lourd et humide, l'odeur de pourriture, bref.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ok.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Les gars, le héros est amoureux.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Je viens vous sauver.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Toi, je t'écoute plus, toi.
You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
T'inquiète. Maintenant, je suis là.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Ah bah, tu vas pas être déçu. Hein. Ah non, parce que voilà le beau gosse.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Putain,
Don't
merde.
do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Attends, si je discute avec elle.
Okay.
Merde, elle est pas ultra ok, genre. Examiner les chaînes.
only making this more difficult.
Mais quand on va essayer d'être sympa avec elle.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe
Oh,
it's
c'est pas la
somewhere
clé.
upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of...
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs
Putain, on
slams
enferme en
shut.
haut. Encore.
Someone else here?
Putain, on est baisé.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I
Ça
heard
va, on
the
est
door
bloqué là.
slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Ah là, on est enfermé avec la princesse.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Comment on peut faire pour se barrer? Mais là, c'est mort
If
là.
I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
Wesh.
hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she
Whoa.
rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Attends, là, il y a la lame qui vient de pop en bas.
Or we could use it to free her.
Pour ça, oui.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Sauver la princesse.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
On va partir ensemble.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to
On va encore
crack
se faire
the
ban,
bone
hein.
of
2
her
fois sur le même
heart.
stream, c'est chaud.
Her limb falls to the
Aïe,
ground,
aïe, 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 aïe.
and the head. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Ah, elle dit un peu chelou, hein, tout de
How
suite.
is
Hein.
she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Après, tant que j'ai dans le même camp que moi,
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her
non, non,
escape
mais le
into the
narrateur,
world.
laisse-moi tranquille, frère. Laisse-moi tranquille.
I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the
No.
bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait,
Non,
this isn't fair. You can't watch me.
non,
What are you doing?
je veux pas faire ça. Non, 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 non.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Le putain de narrateur est encore en train de me forcer.
Lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Ok.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Laisse tranquille le narrateur. Je veux pas la tuer. Je veux pas. Y a pas autre chose que résister. Y a pas autre chose. Je résiste. Je résiste.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Ok.
She nervously
Elle a pris la
reaches
lame.
towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Oh, je t'en supplie, me tue pas.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Oh non.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
Donc
two
là,
of you have literally doomed everyone.
là malgré tout, on va essayer de sauver la vie de la princesse.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Non mais après madame, t'es pas obligé
She
de...
doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Ah ouais, de ouf, frère.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
Ah là là.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Tout autour d'elle est vide. Hein.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
Donc nous on meurt.
Two of you made
La
your
princesse
choice.
elle est libre.
It's over.
A priori, elle peut se barrer.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Mais je suis mort. Et on sait toujours pas ce qui se passe. Chapitre 2, la demoiselle.
You're on a path. You're here
Bon
to
oui,
slay.
d'accord, ok. Ok. Espèce de petit salaud.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
Il
If
va
he doesn't
t'ennuyer.
remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are
Les gars,
in
c'est quoi ce plot
love,
twist? On est
and the
tous
four of
amoureux
us
de la
will
princesse,
be
ça comme ça?
foiling any and all assassination attempts you've...
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Ok. Admettons que je dise la vérité, que tout le monde s'est déjà produit. Pourquoi devrais-je vous écouter?
Those are two very different questions, but fine.
Ouais.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or you died last time, which probably
You were the one...
well, not
Ouais, non, là, tiens.
I'm not going to any. Would you? Yes, but if it's that, do you think she?
J'ai déjà demandé ça. Je suis d'accord avec eux.
That's right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does.
Exactement, c'est ça le but.
Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself
Et
with?
des hurluberlus, frère. Je suis mort de rire.
You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call. Just be quick about it.
Qui l'a enfermé dans le sous-sol.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Ah, voilà. Il me semblait bien que j'avais perdu un truc. Alors, désolé, j'ai pas suivi. Malgré tout, vous êtes à la hauteur.
Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
Bon, les gars, je vais me la faire.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not?
Et quand je dis je vais me la faire, c'est pas en mode coup de couteau et toutes ces bêtises.
if you don't slay her, she's
ça
going to
fait.
find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
Si vous évitez pas être moyen de s'échapper, ce malheureux, il n'y a pas d'alternative.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is.
Ouais, ok, d'accord.
Look, I'm not. Oh,
Ouais, ok, tout ça, j'ai déjà demandé. Ok,
great. Now,
on va au chalet.
a warning. Before she will lie.
Ouais, elle va mentir, tout ça.
Speak from the heart. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus.
On va dans le chalet. On connaît déjà tous les dialogues, on va dans le chalet. Y a pas de ralenti.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison
C'est pas mal, hein?
fitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
C'est vrai qu'on est dans un château, là. Hein.
The blade is your implement.
La même
You'll need
instrument.
it if you want to do this right.
Je sais. Je sais. Puisque le miroir, c'est utile.
You walk out to the wall.
On va toujours s'approcher du miroir.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope... But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Ok. Bon. Tout à l'heure, la petite dame, elle m'a dit que j'étais plutôt beau gosse. Je ne vais pas prendre la lame. Je vais tout simplement descendre au sol. Pour, encore une fois, essayer de la sauver. Ah oui, on est de retour avec des torches, des trucs à la Minecraft, là. Mais tout à l'heure, c'était vraiment donjon, là. C'est... Là, on est un peu plus sur un truc... un truc un peu plus chaleureux, quoi. J'imagine. Après, ça reste en noir et blanc, quoi.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ok,
Her voice
elle a l'air
is
sympa.
somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Elle, les prix, il est amoureux de baiser.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Lui, frère, faut qu'il la ferme.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero.
Vous êtes beau comme un cœur.
I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
C'est très flatteur, très flatteur.
And she called us a hero.
Et qu'on est son héros,
Flattery
effectivement.
really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for
Bien
you
sûr,
to come
la
back.
flatterie, ça fonctionne sur moi, frère.
I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Voilà, merci le narrateur d'enfin t'en rendre compte. Attends, ça fait... Attends qu'on rigole. 2 heures qu'on est en stream, 2 heures. Le mec s'en rend compte comme
That's
maintenant.
right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Lui, c'est le pire bête des jeux au monde, pire que moi.
So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Oui. Putain, mais si je sauve la princesse, là, j'aurais... C'est quoi, je vais lui expliquer.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Les gars, elle est maxi naïve,
She
c'est
took
bizarre,
that
ça
in
cache quelque chose.
stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect.
Oh, ta gueule, toi.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Le narrateur, c'est bizarre ce qu'il vient de dire. Il a dit, c'est la seule personne qui fait en sorte que ça se passe ainsi. Ça faisait
I'm
mal.
sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Faut que je la libère, les gars.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good.
Bon courage pour y
Don't you
arriver.
see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease.
Eh, attends.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Vraiment, ses mains, elles passent à
Her
travers les
hand to
menottes?
slip out of the chains. Why hasn't she done it already?
Très bonne question.
Because we've yet to present her with her... I'm not sure I follow.
Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
Les prix, je l'imagine vraiment comme un barde. Tu sais, le gars, il est là, il tape des freestyles, frère.
I think I'd rather believe in facts.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
One of us has to be.
Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
Bien dit ça, bien dit.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
On se casser les couilles, les
What
narrateurs.
if you had a weapon?
Mais on n'a pas
Not on
d'armes.
my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
Les gars, il y a un fight entre le narrateur et les prix,
I
c'est incroyable.
would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free. And you're
Et
not trying
libéré.
to kill me this time.
C'est bon.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Les gars, il est jaloux. Les gars, il est jaloux, nous, on est yimbe.
You had a weapon,
En plus,
one
elle a un
slip
petit
of the wrist,
décolleté, mais
your
vas-y, ça,
blade
c'est...
would be buried in her back and
Ça, c'est pour
everyone
les
out
grands,
there
ça.
would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Bien sûr.
What do we do now?
Alors, partons d'ici. Nous avons toute la vie pour réfléchir à ce que nous voulons faire. Qu'est-ce que vous voulez faire?
Let me guess. End the world?
Oh,
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
les gars, elle est trop mignonne comme ça.
Doesn't know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Attendez, j'ai un peu peur là de ce qu'elle va dire.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Moi j'ai envie de Ken. C'est ça ma réponse. Non, c'est bon, je déconne. Ça va. Si tu veux qu'on se bat, on se bat.
That sounds perfect.
Et ben voilà, that sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand,
Les gars, elle
the
est ravie.
last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs
On est heureux.
hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Les gars, le narrateur est dépité, frère.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
Et que se passe-t-il en haut des escaliers? Dis-moi tout.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last
Un
time?
narrateur.
You should know that you won't be able to leave.
That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Ok. Les gars, le travail d'équipe, c'est toujours utile.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door
Mais
together.
vas-y, lui, vas-y. Trop aigri, frère. Trop aigri.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
On l'a bien baisé, le narrateur.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
L'amour est plus fort que tout.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade.
Regarde mon
That's right,
étage
there's still a
et-
chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Je m'en fous de la lame. Je veux pas de la lame, moi je veux me barrer.
This, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Moi je ne veux pas mourir
walking
et
out
je
that
veux que la
door is
princesse
really
survive.
gonna end the world. Can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Bien dit ça. Ok. Les ignorés, ça fait quoi les ignorés? Non. On part.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin.
On se
And
casse de là.
then you step outside.
Regardez comment elle est belle.
Our happy ending at last.
We
did it. What should we do now?
Les gars, attendez. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ces trucs sur la droite et sur la gauche? Oula.
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into
Oh
our
là là
lovers'
là là.
eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold.
Wesh.
Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a
Ça
coat worthy of a princess.
Ok, ça recommence. La mémoire vous
She's
revient.
gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a
Un miroir.
mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Évidemment que vous avez peur, c'est fini pour vous. Mais pas pour moi. Vous avez bien fait notre confiance.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
Mais on a les
Right?
plumes. Moi je pensais qu'on était un vieux lézard. Euh...
Okay. If you say so. She'll be there waiting for us.
Je sais que la princesse, c'est une déesse. Ok, s'approcher du miroir. On a des plumes. Ah oui, on a un peu des plumes. Comme d'éléments dans la science absolue. Les voix sont parties. Miroir toujours là, il est temps que vous découvriez ce qui s'y cache. Mais j'ai déjà vu. On est toujours aussi chum. Vous avez enflé. Ça, moi, je suis encore plus chum qu'avant, genre. Vous vous retrouvez de nouveau au cœur de la quiétude éternelle. On est de nouveau au putain de chalet. Et si je ne me trompe pas, la princesse est dans le feu, littéralement. Wow.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Quel effet cela fait serait comme ça? Que voulez-vous que je vous apporte?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
On ne choisit pas ce qu'on reçoit.
My joy isn't seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Ok. Putain, wesh. Wesh.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Là, la princesse, de ce que je comprends, elle est entourée de toutes les entités qu'on a pull up avant, quoi. Forçant votre évolution, votre développement. Attends, putain, c'est long.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives. and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same. With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am. What I am is different
Putain,
from
mais
what
ça
I
veut
was.
rien dire ce qu'elle raconte, mon gars, elle est malade. Elle est malade.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Ok. Les gars, sans lire le chat, je l'attends. Vous essayez de tout votre cœur de mettre fin à votre vie, mais alors même que votre volonté transperce l'espace, votre corps devrait se trouver, vous ne ressentez absolument aucune douleur. Une des nombreuses mains qui se trouvent devant vous s'approche doucement et vous touche la joue.
There's nowhere for you to be
Vous
but
êtes là, vous
here.
devez être. Putain, ok. Je peux même pas me foutre en l'air. J'attaque ou pas? Allez, j'attaque. Aucun effet.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Ok. Et ben, il me reste plus que quelque chose à faire.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Ok, les gars.
We will meet again.
Nouvelle fin. Débloqué, le monde autour de vous s'obscurcit et la vie vous abandonne. On repart au niveau du chapitre 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're hit.
Vas-y, bref. C'est quoi, génial.
Spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him. He doesn't.
Ouais, bon, vas-y, bref. On va dans le chalet, Oui, 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 oui,
The
oui.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty. The blade
Ok,
is
ok. On va... On va prendre la lame.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the prince.
Et on va descendre au sous-sol. Je suis très curieux.
The door to the basement.
Normalement, elle est normale, là.
Who's there?
She sounds
Aïe, aïe, aïe.
dangerous. Don't
Continue.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist. She's so
Ok,
coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
ok.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Les gars, je suis en train de réfléchir. On va discuter avec elle.
Why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
Vas-y.
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. The
Putain, je sais
blade
pas ce que tu as
tumbles
fait,
out
frère.
of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Talk. Eh ben, on va talk, toi et moi.
A Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Là, mon objectif, c'est de faire sortir la princesse dès le chapitre 1.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
En effet, très étrange. Vous me draguez. Comment pourrais-je vous sortir d'ici? Depuis combien de temps vous êtes fermé là? Combien de temps?
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
En même temps, c'est le début, je comprends. J'ai demandé son petit nom?
She hesitates before answering.
Ah oui.
You can address me as your
Ah oui, votre Altesse Royale et tout. Bref.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then.
Quelqu'un qui est en
I'm sure there's a
éparache.
key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Putain, elle va
Her
encore me
sharp
fumer.
eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what she
Ah là
is.
là. Ah là 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 là.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Le gars va me pull up.
You know why you're here.
Elle veut
That
non,
seems
c'est
like a
ça.
pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Mais non, tranquille.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Elle est terrifiante.
You have
Terrifiante.
to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one. I know you think
Tu vas
this is
laisser
a
là, c'est
fair
bon, il m'a saoulé.
compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
Personne n'est gagnant dans l'histoire.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
Ah là là, je sais de quoi elle est
Turn
capable.
your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice?
Putain, les
Either
gars,
way,
je suis
she
terrifié.
dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Quel soulagement, je craignais de m'être engagé à lui laisser la vie sauve. Reste
It'll be the
enfermé.
death of all of us, but fine.
Oh, wow.
Have it your way.
Le narrateur, il est pas content. Ça veut dire que éventuellement,
Close the basement door, locking it behind
Wesh.
you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
wesh,
Okay, we can make this work.
ça
You settle
m'étonnerait.
in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue.
Ah, on est là, on va s'endormir là dans le
But
chalet là.
sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there.
Wesh,
Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
wesh.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my
Putain
good
de merde, c'est
side.
pas.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Les gars, c'est un cauchemar.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Ignorez-la et allez vous coucher. C'est le mec, il est tranquille. Les gars, je vais aller me coucher.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
Je suis un mec, je suis
You put
couillu.
the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
Enfin, un couillu.
You jolt
Oula.
awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken,
En
and
tout
the
cas, je suis pas mort.
table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Wesh, attends, mais on est plus du tout sur une déesse, là, on est sur un
Trying to
shaitan.
stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
What the
It isn't
hell?
all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything
Qu'est-ce qui se
but
passe?
witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Non, non, le narrateur, c'est un menteur.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs.
Non, non, on peut
shutting
discuter,
down
madame.
one by one.
Or maybe
Moi, c'est trop peur.
I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame.
Bah, ouais.
If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest.
Putain, là, on sera moché lentement.
Say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark,
Putain.
and you die.
On n'a pas réussi à la sauver, les gars. Chapitre 2. Le cauchemar.
You're on a path. You're
Bon,
here.
bla 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 bla. On va aller voir
A warning. She will. I don't think he does.
ce qu'elle nous propose.
The interior of
Oula.
the cabin is plain. The smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her
J'avoue,
eyes on
pourquoi
us?
les... Pardon.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it. You're right.
Merde.
I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about?
Ah, le miroir.
There isn't. We have.
Je garde
If he's
silence sur
willing to
moi.
lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what exactly? Everything. I'm not lying to you. I promise. There is.
J'ai pas le choix. S'approcher du
Walk
miroir.
up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something
J'aurais-
in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden
Les
so
gars.
bad.
Les gars, les gars, les gars. L'objectif, c'est toujours de libérer madame. Sauf que... Ça commence à être compliqué, quoi. Est-ce qu'on prend la lame? Est-ce qu'on la prend pas? Allez, on prend la lame.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us. The
J'ai
blade
pas
is
du
the
merde.
only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Bon.
You
Oula!
cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette
suspended
merde?
in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back.
Oh
We're
non.
gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh non.
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else. You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
Oh non.
Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? She can't be trusted. Talking won't do you any good.
Je vais essayer de lui parler.
Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway.
C'est ça qu'elle a pas l'air d'humeur à discuter.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Ah, j'ai peur. J'ai très très peur.
As you
C'est quoi ce
emerge, you
foutoir?
find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness.
Quelques pierres réparables malgré l'obscurité totale du sol. Vous indique que vous devez se trouver le sol et nanana. Putain, j'ai rien compris.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Elle va nous arracher. Moi, je pense qu'elle est à
Are
droite.
you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Pas faux.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop
Putain,
saying
regarde, on
that.
va se faire
You're only
tout
going to
l'off, ça
make
va être
things
terrible.
worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go,
Aïe aïe aïe.
I'm going to find you.
Wesh. Waouh. Attends.
You decide it's best to do.
There you are.
Oh merde.
I told you I was going to find you.
J'ai rien fait, madame, j'ai rien
As
fait.
the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
C'est reparti pour un
Your
tour.
arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought
Putain.
your little knife with you again. Cute.
Je peux rien lui
There
faire.
has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like
Mais oui, c'est quoi cette forme là? Pourquoi elle est comme ça? On dirait un boss Elden Ring. C'est quoi? C'est...
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as
Oh,
your
whoa.
blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
Putain. Je crois que je skip un dialogue.
Lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Les gars, elle est trop dangereuse.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs,
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Heart.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Heart. Why? Lungs. The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
C'est le narrateur qui me parle, jamais. Jamais. Alors attends. Ok. Les gars, 2 secondes, je retourne pisser parce que là, je suis terrifié. Désolé, hein. Désolé. Les gars, j'ai une question. Pourquoi elle m'achève pas?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to.
Ok. Ok, ok.
Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
Bon, on en profite.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close.
Oula!
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop.
Hey, snap out of it.
Okay.
J'ai que nos couilles.
Deep breath with
Allez, vas-y.
heart, lungs, liver,
C'est de ouf.
nerves.
C'est vraiment encore chaud.
Your back. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
One moment,
liver,
and then you're
nerves,
gone.
heart, lungs,
Just
liver,
like
nerves, heart,
that.
lungs, liver,
Ah,
nerves, heart,
and there's the fear.
nerves,
S'il te plaît, fais pas ça.
lungs.
Pas
She
maintenant.
pulls away.
Ok, Hercule.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Bon.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Alors.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, 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 lungs, liver, nerves,
Attends.
heart, lungs, liver,
Ok.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
Les gars, il y a beaucoup trop.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Lungs, liver, nerves.
Ok, bon, d'accord.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Pour être amis?
Look at that. You're suggesting exactly what I want. Somebody's ahead of the curve.
Uh-huh.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Mais,
Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
en fait, tant que je meurs, il y a une boucle.
I don't think I can live without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Ok, bon. Là, on a créé une sorcière frère, c'est terrible. Je vais vous laisser partir.
What? No!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
C'est le bordel, hein.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Oula, ça sent facteur, ça.
I wouldn't trust having our back to her.
Tu m'étonnes.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart, lungs.
Bon, le paranoïaque là qui commence à me rendre fou, c'est...
I get the feeling she's telling
Je dis rien depuis tout à l'heure, mais il rentre
She needs us alive.
Elle a besoin de nous vivants, exactement. Exactement.
Lungs, liver.
Si je passais devant,
Are you scared of turning your back to me?
ça ne fait
You
aucun
don't
mal.
have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad.
Ok.
And besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident? I wouldn't want that to happen. And I don't think you'd want that to happen either.
Ok.
Go on. Go ahead.
She urges you forward, like one might a reluctant pet.
Bah en vrai, je suis un peu convaincu.
You place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles. An uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that
Merde.
You're almost there.
the only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your
Ça fait un
cool.
aucun dialogue.
We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so
Genre, faut mon soin nerf.
frustrating. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can... Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, heart, lungs,
Putain les gars, on est niqués là.
nerves. Oh, look at that. It's locked.
Liver, nerves. It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
Liver, nerves. You pull
Okay.
against the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort.
Ça n'a pas de
And the
sens.
door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out.
Faut que tu aies une narrateur.
You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you? Heart, lungs.
Cœur, poumon, foie, nerf.
Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? Liver. I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her? I don't know. Secret reasons?
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Allez, on se casse, on se casse.
The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her.
Je la tuerai pas.
Nerves. Heart. I thought you wanted us to slay her. Nerves.
Eh, c'est vrai.
Same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over. Lungs.
Non, non, moi je suis pas d'accord.
Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system. We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right, heart. Lungs. Lungs. Liver.
Cœur, poumon, foie, nerf. C'est ça?
Thanks. I got it. Heart. Lungs.
Foie, nerf,
Liver.
cœur.
Terrible at this.
Ah, c'est ça?
I know, but I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Oula.
Heart, lungs, liver.
Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me?
Bah.
Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things.
Heart, lungs,
They were asking you for your blessing to trust me.
heart, lungs.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Fuck this guy. Don't trust him. Really? So you'd have them trust her?
Oui, fuck this guy, fuck le narrateur.
Of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact.
Ouais, alors attends, hein.
Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking.
Je refuse.
Right, I'm done. You can let me take over again.
Heart, lungs. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it. Heart,
Je leur fais mon poignard.
liver.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now, and I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So to open the door.
Wow. Ok.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path
Oh.
beyond the cabin.
On m'a insulté.
You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed nerves, heart, lungs,
It's so beautiful. I
Ah.
can't wait to ruin it. But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Donc là, on a libéré la princesse maléfique.
Why is it so cold?
Une nouvelle entité. Qui mettra donc fin au monde que nous connaissons. Vous n'avez pas l'occasion de répondre et vous n'aurez jamais. Le temps de partir, mémoire vous
She's
revient.
gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
On l'a déjà dit tout à l'heure, ça.
It's calling us. And not in a good way. Okay. We trust you?
Encore une fois, avec une nouvelle fin. On va revoir notre flé. Et on a de nouveau un trophée. En plus, le trophée, il est écrit en anglais, frère, je comprends rien. Ça n'a aucun sens. Donc, elle est de nouveau là. Merde. Attendez, je suis en train de faire de la D.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Vous ne pouvez pas être une contradiction.
This one is filled with sadness, a doll abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
Ok. Est-ce que je dis ça?
If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me.
C'est étrange, c'est étrange.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Ah ok.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Ok, ok. Les gars, en vrai de vrai. Là, on a eu plusieurs fins. On sait que la princesse, finalement, c'est une entité, c'est une déesse. Le narrateur, c'est lui, en fait, il voulait le néant absolu. La déesse, c'est finalement quelqu'un, je sais pas, de bien, on va dire. Les différentes entités qu'on a croisées dans les différentes timelines font partie de tout ce qu'on voit derrière, en fait, le personnage. J'ai capté en quoi c'était une histoire d'amour parce qu'il faut absolument pas tuer la princesse. À aucun moment. Il faut toujours l'aider à se barrer. Et les gars, en vrai de vrai, je pense qu'on va s'arrêter là.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Waouh. D'un coup, ça casse. Ça casse.
You're on a path in the woods, and
Bon.
at the end of
Les amis. On va quand même save. Je peux save? Ouais, je peux save. Nickel. Bon, du coup, les beaux gosses. 3 heures de stream. Sur Slay the Princess. J'espère sincèrement que ça vous a plu. C'était une expérience hors du commun. J'ai adoré. Je vous fais des bisous. Éventuellement, on essayera de faire d'autres fins, si jamais il en reste quelques-unes. En tout cas, le lore, on l'a compris. Ça fait plaisir. C'était original. J'espère encore une fois que ça vous a plu et que vous avez passé un bête de moment. Je vous fais des bisous, je vous kiffe et je vous dis sûrement à très bientôt.